Managing and ensuring compliance with your organization's policies and procedures can be a complex task. How can we streamline this process and make it easier and more effective? Hi, my name is Ihab. I'm Principal Architect at Transparency, and today I'll walk you through how we approached the policy and procedure management through SharePoint Online. We've developed two key solutions to tackle this challenge, one being the Modern Policies Manager, and the second is the mandatory read that will allow you to assign updates and policies to your staff and monitor the progress and responses and acknowledgement that you get from your users. As you know, in most organizations, a policies hub is a common requirement in SharePoint aiming to streamline the process of sharing policies and procedures from the organizations to their staff. To manage the policies and procedures effectively within SharePoint Online, you need to have the appropriate information architecture, the appropriate design, and the appropriate permissions to keep that essential part of your environment within your compliance and governance measures. Although SharePoint Online is capable and provide you with lots of tools to meet your requirements, however, for you to build up such hub, you do need to have the expertise and know-how to design the appropriate information architecture and configure something that works for you. And this is where the Modern Policy Manager that we have designed comes into the picture. We have worked on introducing a hub that's intuitive and easy to use and enables your content owners to manage their policies and procedures within that environment. But not only that, it also gives your day-to-day user the ability to browse and view these policies and procedures within a wrapper, a narrative of information pages and quick links so they can see the full picture of that given procedure or that given policy, rather than them seeing one big library with folders and documents and they have to sort out and look it through to find the policy that they're looking for. The Modern Policy Manager solves a big problem in managing and dealing with policies and procedures, but there is still a gap that we need to address. What happens if you have a legal requirement or an internal compliance requirement for you to ensure a certain policy or a procedure update is read and acknowledged by your staff rather than just making it available within your intranet? This is why we designed our custom solution, the mandatory read. This basically allows the organization to assign individual users, all users, or certain groups to read and acknowledge the assignment of that specific policy. So users will get a notification through their emails that they've been assigned a policy that they need to read and acknowledge. They'll be reminded on the intranet homepage and other designated SharePoint sites that they have access to. But not only that, we've also introduced an MS Teams application that loads up these reminders and assignments for users. Users will also be reminded if they're overdue or they need to complete the assignment by a certain date. This gives the ability for the business to report on who has completed this assignment and also who hasn't, so you can do your follow-ups and internal procedures to ensure this policy is met and covered within the business. If you're finding it challenging to meet your policies management requirements and also the governance aspect of policies management, feel free to reach out. One of our very capable consultants will walk you through the systems, showcase them to you, and discuss with you your specific requirements and guide you to the appropriate next steps.